What's up guys, basically today is a new video of the top 10 photography apps and video related applications, and I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to the Apple Touch World and to DansTube.TV. Ciao!
Number 10, I would pick the application Display Recorder. What Display Recorder allows you to do is allows you to record your screen. Let me show you an example. And basically I can browse through applications and go on Safari, and then I can easily stop the video and save it to my camera roll. I like this app because before it was an only jailbreak application, but now it came to the App Store. It is paid, but I would recommend paying for every penny because this app really is good. Even though I put it on top on the 10th, I really think that it is worth buying. Number 9 is something called 3D camera. In many applications like this, but what it allows you to do is basically allows you to take two photos and combine them and sort of give a 3D effect to it. Let me show you an example. So this is me, and as you can see it has a 3D effect. It also has another type of effect, such as actual stereogram parallel and wigglegram, which what it does is basically if you're drinking a drink, for example, it would keep on repeating, which is pretty cool actually. Next one is called Photo Vault. What this application allows you to do is put private photos and lock it with a code. So I'm just going to type in my code right now. And then you can import photos and other stuff. And even videos actually. So if you have any private photos, you can delete them from your camera roll, put them here, and if you ever want them back on your camera roll, you can easily re-import them back to your camera roll. Number 7, I say, would pretty much be utility, but it is photo related. It's a flashlight application, but it isn't just any flashlight application. It also has a type of strobe light, and you can control the speed, you can make it faster. So it sort of gives it like a party effect, I would say, and you can even make it slower. Sorry about the focus, guys. Yeah. I like this application because even though it has advertisements, I would say it's the best one on the market, the best free one on the market. I wouldn't really like paying money for a flashlight application. I don't know about you guys, but I really like this application. Number 6 would be Facebook camera. What you do is you take a picture and then you add some cool effects. One moment, guys. This is not fully compatible with iOS 6 Beta 4. I'm just pointing that out, and that's the software I have right now. But I'm sure you guys should go ahead and download it since it's free. I can't really review this because I have iOS 6 Beta 4 and I don't think it will work. 5 is iMovie. I think everyone knows really what iMovie is. But if you guys don't know what iMovie is, it's sort of like a video editing software. So you can start new trailers or a project. And basically there are lots of cool templates, so you guys should really download that application. But if you guys have a jailbreak, I would recommend jailbreaking because this isn't my favorite application, but lots of people like it for creating trailers. And it's really an application I think that would be for family and for entertainment purposes. As in, I wouldn't recommend editing a video on an iPhone. Number 4 will be PowerCam. What this application is basically like the photo booths for iPhone. So it has lots of effects, as you can see here, and it's fun to play around with. You can even record these video effects, so it's nice, I guess. And you can also use a front camera, but these have some bugs with iOS 6 Beta 4. So the applications that I use sometimes have bugs with iOS 6, but if you have an iOS 5, it would probably work well. The next one, I don't really want to say this, but I think I should, is actually Instagram. I don't really like this application much, but a lot of users have it, and since a lot of people have it, why not get it? And that's what I said to myself. And then I got it, and I was surprised with the results, as in, I thought it would be much better. But when I started using it, and using it more, I realized that it is a pretty good application, and it is easy to use. So what you do is you can take photos, and then simply edit them, add effects, and crop them, adjust them, add blur effects, and etc. And it's a free application. I'm sure most of you have actually heard of Instagram, But if you guys, if it was a paid application, I wouldn't buy it. But since it's free, why not get it? This one is called Camera Plus. I'm surprised this isn't actually the camera application, because what you can also do is actually go on the front camera. This one pretty cool feature, and you can actually zoom in. So I'm zooming into my lens right here. Okay. And there's lots of cool effects. So it's basically like Instagram, but much more detailed. And if I take a picture and I can easily save it to my camera roll, you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere, add clarity, you can buy effects, you can use effects like the default effects, and you can share them amongst your friends. I didn't think I'll be putting this in number 2, but I think I am right now. Basically, this application is called Action Movie. It was created by the creators of Mission Impossible 4. I don't know, it has some type of bond with Mission Impossible 4. I'm just going to show you an example of what. So I'm right here in my studio and I've got a table. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click record. Sorry guys, it's just a minor problem. Okay, so you press OK, you go ahead and you make your clip. And then what happens is some random generated effects come onto your video. So check that out. It's usually much longer and better, but I want to keep it short because I have something really cool to tell you guys. The next one is actually Filmic Pro. And what this application does is it's really good for video. You can go ahead and change the exposure, the focus, and you can add white balance, change the white balance, make it more HD, add some flash. I would really like this more than the default video camera application. It is paid, and I think it is worth buying it, because when I was outside I took some footage and I really enjoyed how the footage and the results were. And number 1 is an application called Relivious. It isn't very famous, but if you guys take a look, I'm not sure if you can see it with my camera, but what it is that you basically create 3D effects. So you go ahead and you create a photo and you auto create your 3D effects, or you create them manually, and then as you can see here, it sort of has this 3D effect on this guy. So I can look under him on the right, and it has like other people like Napoleon Bonaparte. So I think this application should really be number 1. But I think there are more applications that are actually better than this app. But if you guys want to inquire about any applications or want to know if you want to buy any applications, contact the iPod Touch Roller for free. Feel free to contact me on Tech Design TV. Email abdurrahmansahaf@gmail.com.